September 24th. It could happen to you. Being unexpected. Being unexpected adds to weight of a disaster, and helping a surprise has never failed to increase a person's pain for that reason. Nothing should ever be unexpected by us. Our minds should be sent out in advance to all things, and we shouldn't just consider the normal course of things, but what could actually happen. For there anything in life? For is there anything in life that is that fortune won't knock off its horse if it pleases her? Seneca, Moral Letters, 91.384. It could happen to you. It could happen to you. Being unexpected adds to the weight of a disaster, and being a surprise has never failed. Being in surprise has never failed to increase a person's pain. For that reason, nothing should ever be unexpected by us. Our minds should be sent out in advance to all things, and we shouldn't just consider the normal course of things, but what could actually happen. For is there anything in life that fortune won't knock off its high horse if it pleases her? In the year 64, during the reign of Nero, a fire tore through the city of Rome. The French city of Lyon sent a large sum of money to aid the victims. The next year, the citizens of Lyons were suddenly struck by a tragic fire of their own, prompting Nero to send equal sum to its victims. As Seneca wrote about the event to a friend in one of his letters, he must have been struck by the poetry, one city helping another, only to be struck by similar disaster. Not long after. How often does that happen to us? We comfort a friend during a breakup, only to be surprised when our own relationship ends. We must prepare in our minds for the possibilities of extreme reversals of fate. The next time you make a donation to charity, don't just think about the good turn you are doing, but take a moment to consider that one day you may need to receive charity yourself. As far as we know, Seneca truly lives these words, truly lived these words. Just a year or so after writing this letter, he was falsely accused of plotting against Nero. The price, Seneca was sentenced to commit suicide. As a historian, Tacitus relates the scene. Seneca's closest friends wept and protested the verdict, where Seneca asked them repeatedly, "Are you maxims of philosophy or the preparations of many years? Study against evils to come. Are you maxims of philosophy or the preparations of so many years study against evils to come?" Who knew not Nero's cruelty? That is knew it could happen to him too, and so be so. He'd prepare for it. So even though the mind might take you to a place where, oh, if I do this good thing or this generous thing, for example, give to charity, comfort a friend, message someone to comfort them, reassuring someone, giving someone a lift, giving making a donation to a homeless person. How often do we walk past a homeless person and we think, oh, if I give some money to this homeless person, then it may come back and life will be great. And I can call myself a good person if I give this money to this person. So this today is all about reflecting and what is the meaning of giving? Are you giving to receive? Are we giving to receive? Are we giving to try and avoid some circumstances or situations? Or are we giving as we might need help from a charity asset? We may be homeless ourselves one day. So the theory is not to give to avoid being homeless. It might be to give so if we are homeless, it might come back to us. If we're in the same situation, we believe, well, if I give to a homeless person, then maybe someone will help me when there's maybe more chance that someone will help me if I get to the same situation. And with this, cities help cities. Fire in a city, city gives to that city. Similar disaster in the same city. So it's an exchange of value, of kindness, generosity. And yeah, it's just being prepared for and not unexpecting anything. Being prepared for change. And notice when we feel surprised that any surprise that we feel is because we're anticipating or expecting something. So we can pay attention, we can analyze that. Oh, I'm only surprised because I expected that thing not to happen, or I expected that thing, something else. So it's being in the place of, yeah, I expected it. I expected that bad thing or that negative thing, or I expected to be homeless. I expected that person to leave me. I expected to lose my job. And now I expect, um, now I'm prepared for it. And I expect to, because I've done it before, I can come out of this. I can, I can do better. I can be a better person from this situation, circumstance, whatever it is. If it's relationships, let go of clinging on. Like, if we're in a place of, oh, that person will never leave me, or that this, I will always have this amount, I will always have this house, I'll always have these things. Yeah, it's like the attachment. Are we attached to things? And yeah, letting go of any unexpected events, as Seneca writes, it's in the philosophy, it's in the experience. Nero, for example, Nero was he was telling the people who were protesting against Nero's judgment that who knows not Nero cruelty, who knows not Nero's cruelty, who knows not Nero's cruelty. There are cruel people around, so we can expect, but not aim for it. Expect, but not aim for it. The difference, the difference between preparation and um, moving into it and aiming for it. You can expect something without aiming for it. Can you? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Can you aim for, the question is, can you expect something to happen without aiming for it, without wanting to happen? Can we just let go of desires? Can we expect something without the desire for it to happen? Obviously, we don't want to desire pain. We're on the spectrum of level. It's okay if it happens, it's okay if it doesn't. We love, we're in that place. This is the offer today. This is the reflection from Seneca. It could happen to you. And yeah, there is nothing. We make all these plans and protections of, we believe, oh, now I'm safe. There's no safety out there. Literally no safety. No matter how much money you have, how many friends you have, how many things you have, wherever you live, you will never be safe from the fortune, from Lady Fortune pushing you off your perch. So climb down. You can have all these things, money, friends, family, jobs, houses, whatever it is, without holding on. Indifference. Because this is where the attachment, when we are attached, this is where anxiety, depression, worry, guilt, shame, this is where all of that rises. Suffering, the human problem. Enjoy the day, my friend.